Good afternoon / good evening, and welcome to another edition of The Way of the Daniel. The day is February 27th, and the time is 5:03 p.m. Quick recap from last day's video. There was no video, at least posted publicly. I'll talk about that. And your astrological weather for today is the astrology is fucked. It's fucked. Yes, it is. We'll get into that, and then we'll get into 3 points of the speech that I really am actually somewhat excited to talk about. As you may see when you can tell that when I am excited to talk about something and when I am not so interested in talking about something. Astrological forecast. Yes, we are getting into Pisces. Another astrologer said Pisces season. He had his own take on this. My take is it's fucked. Just kidding. It's strange. Strange and weird has been the past few days / the past half week or more for me. Strange and weird. Just realize also, combine this with we still got some big old boys in Aquarius, including Mercury. So we've got Aquarius, which is weird stuff, which can be cool, but combine that with Pisces, and then you get the murky, weird shit, and we don't fucking like that. Not necessarily, because as any decent astrologer should tell you, just because things look one way doesn't mean you can't take advantage of them to your fullest extent. And that is where we are going now. 1, 2, 3. 1, slow down. We have talked about this, and yes, it is very, very true, proving to be true, to continue to go slow. And an extra bullet point for this is slowness helps you to remain in touch and in control of your emotions. Not what do you do, but how do you do it. Wherever you are operating throughout the day, if you are going slow enough, you can maintain awareness and control of your emotions. Which this is emotional season, so don't let that shit ride you to the ground like a dirty bicycle whore. 2, methodical / relaxed. Methodical / relaxed. Be deliberate. Be precise. This is how you can continue to use up your energies while going slow. You don't have to go fast to break a sweat. With enough focus and precision and methodical step by step, you keep the slowness in motion. Know your intent. And number 3, also highly, highly important. This is kind of recent, and this will be counter to what people might say is about Pisces season, because you want to go after it. Be competitive. Who fucking says that about Pisces? Maybe it does not apply to all of you, but here's the fucking thing. as you go slow, as you go methodical, this isn't stroll through the park. This isn't staring up at the branches. That might be ordinary Pisces season, but this is Aquarius with weird shit going on. This is crises in the world. So keep your fucking attention up and keep going after shit. Competitive, go after it. That sense of I'm going after it, but I am going after it step by step, slow, methodical. And what you can come to is, I want to emphasize these things I wrote down. Slow doesn't mean lazy. Slow doesn't mean bad or that you don't care. Yes, go after it. Yes, compete. I think I heard once, perhaps when I was working on the fire crew, slow is smooth, smooth is fast. That phrase is kind of stupid because I don't know what the fuck smooth is fast means. Perhaps smooth is fast simply means that you don't fuck up nearly as much when you go smooth, and you're also smooth like a fucking pimp. Smooth like a goddamn Jedi. Smooth like Bruce Lee's Piscean water. Go after it. Smooth, methodical. This is where the schedule still, no matter that things are dreamy and confusing, the schedule is still our saving grace. Because I'll tell you what, this morning I binged 4 or 5 hours on a video game. I woke up around 3:30 in the morning. Around 7 o'clock, I started playing this game. 4 or 5 hours later, I quit. I was greatly gratified that I finished, but my head and my energies were all fucked up. But because I still had gym on the schedule, I went to the gym and took care of business. Didn't have to fucking think about anything. I'll tell you what I did focus on, maybe. And so your schedule is still your saving grace. But the problem presents itself is that your schedule cannot become these mundane, routine tasks day in, day out, slog fest, at least not for me, that turns into a miserable fucking grindstone. Hate that shit. And so the saving grace is Jordan Peterson. Haha. Actually, Jordan Peterson's fucking brilliant. Watch some of his videos. Don't binge watch him. Actually participate in what he says. But what he says is aim for a higher good, your highest good that you can conceive of. Maybe I talked about this in a video before, but you want this highest good you can conceive of alongside your schedule. Having the schedule, awesome, prevents you from the necessity of needing to think when you can't think, when your mind is shit. Then you just follow along with the tasks. But this aim at the higher good that you can conceive of, what I asked myself, though, is I don't know what to aim at. Like, what the fuck should I be aiming at? And this is one idea that I'm actually quite excited about, quite brilliant, is aim at that vague nothingness, that aim at that placeholder, that blank spot that is holding something awesome, some form of highest good or higher good, something that is fucking awesome, even if you don't know what that is or what it could be. Aim at that anyways. Know that that exists. Again, this is you as an archer aiming at this vague placeholder spot of nothingness. You're just going to have to trust me on this one, because I don't know how else to explain it in the time that we have, and that is all the time that we have. Again, slow down, go methodical, stick to your schedule, and be watchful. You'll be watchful and you'll be prepared for all of the strange murkiness and the crazy Aquarian bullshit that goes on. Not to say necessarily negative, because also you want to be dreaming big dreams if you can. And this is why, if you don't have those big dreams, that we are aiming and dreaming at that placeholder. We'll see you next time.